Alright, hello, welcome back to another Warframe cosplay. You're never gonna guess who we're playing today, that's right. You saw it in the title. We've got Evangelion Unit 1, and 2, and 3 as a little bonus here. Just don't look at that, don't look at that, it's okay. We'll come back to that in a second. Yeah, so, Herp Dieter, just like everyone else to ever do this, I've picked Volt. Nope, let's go back out in the sunlight, looks way better there. I've picked Volt. Yeah, let me break down what I got going on here. See if I can remember how to do this. Arsenal, boom, look at that. He does remember. That's unfortunate. So, I've picked Volt Prime for the reasons everybody picks him. He kind of has that that look, that sort of silhouette with the look that he has. Okay, anyway. A lot of people I see when they do this cosplay, they go for the arrestor helmet, which is pretty good. It's got this back plate, right, look that's good. It's got this sort of shell on top and this outward curve with the orange chin. That's good, but just the double antenna just wasn't doing it for me. It just doesn't work for me. It just doesn't. It looks more Kamen Rider, I guess. Gosh, the lighting here is not perfect either. It's like the shadows are weirdly dark. I'm sure YouTube's gonna love compressing that. Anyway, another good option though, honestly. Oh, not that one. Volt's default helmet is not terrible. The crest around the back also kind of emulates that EVA 01 Unit 1 look. What a sentence. Volt Prime, less so, but whatever. But I went with the Zener because it's got a little bit of that around the back. It's got this sort of mandible things. It's got the chin. It's got this forward slope, and then it's got a single horn. It doesn't point up like I would like it to, but you know, it's cosplay. What can you do? Yes. Okay. Next up, the armor. Again, it's kind of a choice you would expect. Well, hold on. Excalibur Umber Noble. I mean, look at it. It just gives that like semi-hunched, sort of wild look. It's perfect. Colors. I picked this orange. I think is the thing that I've done that most people don't do. They would probably do like a bright green here. But Unit 1 does have some orange on him. This might be a bit much, I'll give you, but it's really the only reason that it works, I think. Anyway, yeah, here's the lime, here's the orange, here's this purple, and here's this purple. Alright, you've seen them. Take your screenshots. I used red for the energy, obviously. The sigil, I wanted to kind of emulate that, the core that it has, the big red, glowy marble. And so we've gone for the Oracle sigil. Which is, yeah, I don't know, but any of these sort of round ones work. I think. Maybe not Hostile Burgers. Well, actually, they're not previewing. Interesting. Bookframe. Yeah, so that's why we went for that. Around the back, that is a leftover. That is a Cephalon pseudo-sigil from when you needed sigils to get Syndicate standing. That doesn't matter anymore, but while we're looking at his back, I don't have a Syandana on. Why, you ask? It's because I don't have this Tenogen Disconnect Syandana, which is the one I would pick because, you know, the cord, they plug in. It makes sense, right? The EVA units, they plug in. Anyway, one day I'll get that, and yeah, that will be that. Yes, okay. While I'm here, I'll real quick go through. I also have this little surprise. Look, Unit 2, wow! Chose a different skin because I felt like it matched the color sections better. While the Zener skin looked good for Unit 1, very sort of smooth, mechanical. I liked the way that this sort of pinched in the waist. The silhouette, it just makes the Warframe look skinnier. The white obviously contrasts the red pretty well. Also, I think, don't ask me why I have the Cephalon Suda sigil right there. I couldn't tell you, honestly. I just noticed that right now. That doesn't make any sense to me either. This is a really, really old one. I made this. I don't even have a loadout for this. I made this before the idea of cosplaying was even a thing. I was like, just let me drip out my Warframes like Evangelion units. That would be hype. Different armor. Oh shoot. I'll talk about the armor a little bit. On the previous one and on this one, we've got the Foros armor, right, for the big tall shoulders and this protruding boxy chest shape. It's about the silhouette. I went with this helmet because it's got the funny eyeballs, and again, the shape just kind of spoke to me. It just feels more right for Unit 2. Did Unit 3 as well. No sign down on this one. Again, I would go for the disconnect. Zender skin again. Obviously, we got the mono eye helmet. That's the pulse helmet. I used the quick steel sigil here. Sorry, I don't think you can get this anymore. This was from a Conclave event, like years ago. That event hasn't come back since that time that it ran. Sorry, tough. I think all of them, by the way, on the legs have... Sorry, I'm trying to blitz through this, so I'm all over the place. The Katir Foros. I just like that they're smooth, they're pointy, mechanical looking. It just works. I think it just works. Right. Yellows, obviously, right. I like the yellow Unit 00 more than the blue one. So I did. Again, this sigil's to try and emulate that white stripe across the belly, the white armor plate there. Yeah, that's the thing. Let's talk about the loadout now, because that's kind of an important part of these, I think. Right. So Scourge Prime also works with the classic Scourge. I thought it just kind of looks like the Lance of Longinus, whatever, with that split end and that throwing spear property. But honestly, you could also use a melee weapon for the Lance, and in that case, I would just do like the Bratton, because it's like that classic, what do they call it, the pallet rifle? I think it's what they call it, from the show. Oops, not the build. Don't look at the build. That's I need to redo my build because I really don't like it. Oh, appearance, right. I don't love the skins for this. I guess this one also is kind of a look. Sorry, the Carcinus is kind of a look, right? It's got that sort of split point, but I think the classic skin does just fine as well. I love the twin points. Don't love the big round end. So it wins some, you lose some. Secondary, the pistol in Neon Genesis is based on a Desert Eagle. What is the Warframe Desert Eagle? It is the Lex Prime, painted it black. Yep, pretty explanatory there. For the weapon, I feel like the most iconic weapon that these guys use is the progressive knife. We don't have anything that looks quite like that. So any dagger will do, and I would recommend using this Tenogen skin because it gives it that very tactical dagger look. Yeah, I went with the sheave because, whatever. Any dagger. Again, I don't have this, but I will someday when I have a bajillion dollars to spend. And that'll be the one that I go for. Yeah. I haven't done anything else for this cosplay. This is from back before I was making companions for these guys, and honestly, I mean, maybe you would want to do like a sentinel and try and make it look like a helicopter. That's probably the thing to do. None of this is loaded out either. Although I think they get like flight units in one of the rebuild movies. I don't remember. Yeah. I think that's about everything for this cosplay. Ooh, look at that clipping. Wowee. Let's see if we can't ignore that dude. But yeah, that's the look. Let's see if we can get a sick. Oh, what? It throws that way? Oh, that's annoying. Also, it doesn't really look good when he's. Well, you know what? I'm gonna call this one good enough. Though, for my screenshot, this might end up being a really fast video. I thought it was gonna be long because I had all three, but Seems like not. Okay, I don't turn off the grain. That looks like the grain always looks like garbage. Yeah. Thanks for watching. This will be our thumbnail. I'll see you guys in the next Warframe cosplay. Sorry it took so long to get this one out. I recorded it and then I realized it had no audio, so I got as far as uploading it before I realized had to delete it. Anyway, catch you guys in the next one. I do still have more in the pipeline. It's a matter of getting around to recording them. Thanks for watching.